School.
We did it. You did it.
We all did it. Almost.
Yes.
We're almost there.
Yeah, almost there.
So today in my pocket, I have my calendar. You've seen this lots of times. Miss Walker has
yes.
one too.
Yes.
And in it is all of the things that we have done this year. There's so much writing and notes and things I needed to get done, lists that have been crossed off. All of you have agenda planners too that are filled with things that went on all year long. It was so much work sometimes.
That's an understatement.
Right. And there were days that were awesome, amazing days, and then there were days that were harder days.
Yep.
But the neat thing about an agenda and in a year is that as fantastic as the highs and the lows can all be together, at this point, this book is finished. We have finished the school year starting today. And our fifth graders are on their last day of elementary school.
So exciting.
I know. And some
so
of you,
sad.
I know. It can, and I'm so glad you said that, Miss Walker, because it's okay, fifth graders, for it to be both a happy, exciting thing and a sad thing.
It is.
Both of those things, sometimes when you're just 5, you think that happy and sad are opposites. But as you get older, you realize that happy and sad sometimes exist together. Mm-hmm. And this is one of those occasions. But fifth graders and everybody else, just because this story has been written and done, a whole new story starts next. Yep. And all of this agenda is blank, waiting for all the exciting things that Mrs. Walker and I and your teachers and your family and you will write next year. So don't be too upset. It's okay to be upset because something has ended that was awesome and amazing. But it's also okay to be excited that there's going to be something awesome and amazing to come. And that's what's in the principal's pocket. So, Miss Walker, we've been charged with a few announcements.
Okay.
First of all, Miss June says no tardies today. Whoop, whoop. Right? Because although we are not going to be printing report cards to send home, we do have to print them to go in CUME folders, teachers,
Yep.
right? Is there
Yeah.
anything they need to know about that because of report cards, Miss Walker?
You, the teacher, are responsible for printing your homeroom set of report cards. We will not be doing it in the office. It's going to just need 8.5 by 11 paper. If you're not sure how to do it, please ask your neighbor or your team leader.
Good idea.
Those must be filed in the CUME folders by you, either today or on Monday when we have post-planning. That is a requirement. But as you are printing those, it's a safe bet to probably print anytime after 9:30. But as you're printing those, please double check that you have marked all your students complete in the student file. I went through and did that for everyone, but if you've been back into your report cards, I still would love you to double check that they are marked complete. Also, make sure that every student has the correct grade placement for next year. Remember, our report cards are the official document of the year, so those must be accurate. If there's a mistake, you have time to fix it today, but please make sure the grade placement is there and it is correct. So those are the reminders for report cards.
Great, which is why no tardies today, so that's not going to be a problem for you getting in there and getting that taken care of in a timely manner.
Yes.
Boys and girls, you'll be able to access your report cards electronically, not today, but in a few days, probably next week.
June 11th. I think June 11th
Couple
is the
of
day.
weeks still. They have to
Yeah.
get that all sewn up on their end with the technology people. The other thing we have to tell you about today is 11 o'clock. Teachers, you might want to write this on your whiteboard space or have a student make a sticky note for you. 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, all classroom teachers need to be pretty much have their kids ready to go.
Yes.
Because at 11, we're going to make the announcement to start going out and lining the sidewalks for our annual and traditional clap out for all of our fifth graders. And so you'll want to line the sidewalks just like you did for senior send-off. Line those sidewalks so that you can clap out our graduating class of fifth graders who will graduate from high school in 2032. Wow, it'll be here before we know it, unfortunately. Can you
What are
believe?
you telling us?
Woo.
In 7 years, that's right.
7 more years. It'll fly by. That's how it works. So 11 o'clock. What time was that, teachers? 11 o'clock. So you might not have time to get back in your classroom and get everybody packed up. Matter of fact, you won't have time to get back in your classroom and get everybody packed up because we're going to start dismissing at 11:15. That's what I'm going to start calling for kindergarten and safety patrols and all those people. So everything packed up by 11, please, so you're ready to head out right away.
So if I'm a classroom teacher,
Yes.
what I hear you saying is,
Yes.
by 11 o'clock, all the students will be packed up.
Yes.
They'll have their backpacks if they have them, their lunch boxes,
Yes.
their water bottles. Anything that's in their desk will now be in their backpack.
Ready to go.
And the room will be clean and you'll be ready.
Right.
And then when at 11, after they're packed up, they're going to go line the hallways.
Yes.
So that we can start the 5th grade clap out at 11:05.
Right.
Okay, then I was listening. I did
You
good
are a
job.
good, kiss your brain, Miss Walker.
I just did.
All right, so teachers, your boys and girls don't have to bring their backpacks out with them unless you're in that first group of kindergartners, gifted center. You can leave them laying on their desks, but you don't want them to have to do any packing up after the clap out. All right, last but not least, Ms. Charbonneau says, specialists will have your lock and keys for the computer cart today. So specialists, make sure you see Ms. Charbonneau for those today.
Right now, Coach Sheen is not here today, but he does have a substitute. And
great.
remember, all the specialists are coming to you. You are not taking your class anywhere. It is a 20-minute, 15-minute break. So if you need to run to the office, use the restroom or whatever it is you need to do, but it is not as long as normal.
It's a short day.
Yep, they're coming to you. Also, lunch is modified and it's eat in the lunch day, eat in the classroom day. So make sure you're aware of that. All righty?
All right. Is there anything else on this last broadcast from us on the school year?
Well, boys and girls, no matter what grade you're in, we are super proud of you. You are the best students ever, and we have enjoyed being your principal and assistant principal. And we just want you to have a fun but safe summer. Try to read, maybe practice those multiplication facts or addition, subtraction facts that your teachers are always harping on.
That's right.
It just helps you be a little quicker at math and actually spend time on computation when you come back in the
Right.
fall. But really, we just want you to be safe and have a great summer. And we look forward to seeing you in August.
Absolutely. Miss Walker's right. Don't not do anything over the summer because your brain is like a muscle. If you don't let it do anything that has to do with learning or remembering all the things that you work so hard to get in there, your brain's going to forget it. And it's going to be really extra hard when you get back. So read a little bit, do a little practice, but by all means, enjoy a safe and wonderful summer. Know that we love you, we think you're amazing, and we can't wait to see you again after a nice, restful break in August.
And be super good to your teachers today.
Yes.
They deserve it.
Yes, nobody is going to be calling for student support today. I can feel it.
Right? It's going to be amazing today.
All right. We love you guys. Have a fantastic day. And as always, remember who you are. Now back to the desk.
Hey, Malaya, what's going on at BSC today?
Last day of school.
We have a 5th grade clap out at 11 o'clock.
Let's celebrate.
Extra early dismissal. Be ready to clap out at 11 o'clock. For lunch, we have
a surprise.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence. You may now be seated.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take attendance.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take attendance.
That's all the news for now. Have a fantastic Friday and a spectacular summer, Bobcats.